What's up? What's going on? Listen, it's your boy Brian Davis, and we are back again for another episode of the Boss Life Talks, where we help those entrepreneurs, those go-getters, those fighters reach peak levels in their health, their fitness, and most of all, their mindset to enjoy the fruits of their labor and have an overall better life. Okay. Now, listen. I want to talk to you about these 3 key shifts that you must make in your life if you want to have longevity in life. Okay, like you see those old people in the gym, or those old people in life who are vibrant, who have high energy, who's crushing life, crushing business, and they're just overall just happier, right? I'm going to give you these 3 key tips that I have learned from talking to them, from interviewing them, asking them questions, and just getting their overall take on, what does it take to live this old, right? And be full of energy, because there's a lot of old people who are full of energy. There's old people who are just down in the dumps, who can't move, and are they're not living the best old life. Okay, so listen, I'm going to just go ahead and dive right in to tip number 1. Tip number 1 is getting your body in a more alkalinic state. Okay, what does that mean? Getting your body in a more alkalinic state. So I'm pretty sure in high school biology, I think, or high school chemistry, I can't remember which one they talked about it in, but they talked about the pH scale, right? You have alkalinic and then you have acidic. Right. So when it comes to becoming in a more alkalinic state, it's a more higher. I think it's higher pH, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But pretty much, alkalinic is a more blissful environment for your body to be in. If I'm going to put it in layman's terms, pretty much, diseases really can't live in an alkalinic environment. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, well, how do I get my body in an alkalinic state? Well, of course, you have to feed it certain items, certain alkalinic type foods, green vegetables, fruits, non-processed foods that are living, foods that are living, not foods that are dead. Right? So those are some of the basic ways on how to get your body in a more alkalinic state. Don't get it in an acidic state. Acidity, that's where cancer, disease, diabetes, all these diseases live in an acidic environment. That's in correlation with hell, acid, fire. You don't want your body to be struggling through that, okay? So get your body in a more alkalinic state. Drink plenty of high quality water. All right. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, flexibility. Right? If you think about it, every single older person you see and you talk to, they struggle with what? Moving. They struggle with moving, and their joints, their pliability is not there. So maintaining flexibility is very key, and that's something that I am constantly working on every day. That's one of my biggest resistance is flexibility, and I know that is key to a longevity of life, and I'm still struggling with this. So push past that breaking point, that wall, and start stretching. Okay. And number 3, overall core strength. Having a nice, solid, rock solid core is very, very important when it comes to longevity of life. Okay, so you want to make sure you maintain a decent stability in your core strength to be sure to properly support your back and your overall structure as a human being. Okay, so those are pretty much the key 3 things you really want to focus on when it comes to a longevity of life. And one thing I didn't mention, which I should have, which is your cardiovascular health. That's the side note. Be sure to maintain your heart. That's what's pumping and keeping you going, okay? So that's all I have for you in the Boss Life Talk today, man. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. I really want to get to know you, so put yourself in the comments section so we can go ahead and chop it up. And also, if you did enjoy this content, give me a like, give me a share. Do what giving people do, okay? Sharing is caring, all right? So, and as always, I leave you guys my nutrition cheat sheet in the comment section and in the description section. So go ahead and grab it up. It's 100% free. So yeah, that's all I have until the next episode, man. All right. So it's your boy Brian Davis signing out. Later.